Hi, I'm Ingrid Stabb, and I'm reaching out to my friends and associates to ask you to help me launch your type advantage. I want to address three things for you. First off, what is your type advantage? Secondly, what is my dream? What am I trying to do here? And finally, what is an IndieGoGo campaign? So, what is your type advantage? I'd like you to take a moment and think of someone in your life who you'd really want them to know what their type advantage is. It's basically what makes you indispensable. You have your strengths, you have your weaknesses, but there's this one talent that you have been honing your entire life ever since you were a kid, and you're so good at it, you probably just even take it for granted. But this is what makes you indispensable. And when you understand what it is, it can help you become much more impactful in your work. It can help you find much more fulfillment in what you do. It can even help you achieve much higher compensation for what you do. And it can help you become more successful in your relationships, both at work and at home, once you understand yourself better and you're able to communicate better. So, what is my dream and what am I trying to do here? I'm going out to my friends and I'm asking you to help me with a proof of concept. I'm just asking for small donations, and I'm going to explain what this is and see if you can help me get the word out about your type advantage guides and maybe pass this on to a friend or a nephew or someone you think can benefit. Basically, since the early or the mid-90s, I have been in my free time working with hundreds of people, and I've been mentoring people, I've been interviewing people. Finally, in 2010, I wrote a book about what to do about your greatest strengths, and the book is called The Career Within You. And I wrote it with my hero, Elizabeth Wagley. And basically, I've put so much time into this, but I'd like to create a business around it, and I need your help to just get the first proof in place. And so what I've done is I've written 9 strengths guides. These are your type advantage guides. These are 20-page guides, and they're not something that you just kind of read a quick article and then never look at it again. This is a guide you hold on to for the years to come, and it's going to help you during critical decisions to critical points in your life. It goes over what are your strengths, how your strengths show up, what do you need for fulfillment, and also what are your blind spots and what to do about your blind spots. In addition to these guides, I also have a free quiz, and this is all on a site called yourtypeadvantage.com. And what I'm asking is for you to validate this idea. If you'd like this idea to get out to more people, then participate in my campaign, and also just give me your vote of confidence that yes, I'd really like Ingrid Stabb to do something about this. And this is based on the Enneagram, which is kind of like Myers-Briggs or StrengthsFinder. They're proven business models around these frameworks that you've probably used. But I found the Enneagram is even more powerful than Myers-Briggs or StrengthsFinder because it can really make a huge difference in terms of making an impact on positive results in your own life and also in your relationships. So I'd like to create something that has much more accessibility in terms of kind of mass appeal. There are materials out there about the Enneagram, and it's becoming more popular, but I'd like to have something kind of like with the usability that you're used to from some of the other products that you've used. So what is an IndieGoGo campaign? Basically, it's a crowdsourcing campaign, and it's a way for friends to help friends get a project and get it off the ground. So what you do is you give a small donation to this campaign, and you can feel good like, oh, I helped Ingrid out on this. But then also it's to give you the satisfaction to see a project actually come to life and happen as all the friends kind of contribute to this thing. And then there's also perks. So basically perks are gifts. When you go onto my IndieGoGo campaign site, you'll see a list of different gifts that you receive for different levels of donations. For example, for $20, you get a Your Type Advantage guide, and there's other gifts. And I want to ask you to either use this for yourself or to give it to someone who's maybe just graduated or someone who is doing some soul searching or maybe in the middle of a job hunt, just to help me get the word out about this. And so in closing, I invite you to help validate this, yourtypeadvantage.com, get the word out, and just give me your vote of confidence that you'd really like to see Ingrid get this project off the ground. Thanks, everybody.